Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is 4/20/2021. It is Tuesday. So for all of you out there that celebrate the 420 experience, I hope you have an enjoyable day. We're going to talk about a double standard here in a minute, but a couple things I want to go over really quickly. I wanted to show you this first. So here's the case that it comes in. And I'm going to pull this out. This is a Through Night Catapult V6 SST70. Okay? Say that 5 times fast. I will try to put the link for it down in the description. I just got to pull that link off. But it is, I don't know if you can, how bright that is with that, but I tested it out last night. Very, very good flashlight. It's obviously rechargeable. Very heavy duty, which is nice as well. I definitely like it. I was asked to do a review on it, and I thought, no problem. So I've done the review for these guys before Through Night. I've done the other flashlight that I had for them as well. And I think they have really good products. That's, again, I am not in any way affiliated, as far as I'm not getting any kind of kickback or anything for this. I'm just doing a review of the product, but this kicks off a pretty decent light. The cost of it is $79. So, but I like the fact that it's rechargeable. That's a real big bonus. So I'm not sure how many times it would recharge. I'm sure it's quite a bit. But really, really good. I liked it. I have no issues with that at all. So I'll show you that one more time. And so hopefully you can see that on there. Again, it's the Through Night, the Catapult V6 SST70. Okay? So just putting that out there so you guys see that. And you just missed it. I just did my doorman duties for 4 cats. I had 4 of them wanting to come in. Molly, Buddy, Gelko, and Abel. So, yep. So, I want to show you this. We're going to get into the topic of this video here in just a second, guys. But I want to show you the dent that I have made in this pile of stone. So, yesterday I had moved a good deal of stone. And so today I wanted to finish up this area so that it's ready, because I have a delivery coming on Thursday of the 180 blocks. So I got the stone obviously out here. So I want to explain this too, so because I had people ask me questions about this. So when like all the stone here in the center, okay, a lot of that stone doesn't stay in the center, because as I'm going down I have to make sure everything is even so it stays level. Right? So I'm pulling the stone from the center up on there, so, and you can kind of see that that's like higher there, and that's what I'll do here as well when I build this next bed. But so that's what I'll pull that stone to the edges and do that. So so I'm just going to back this up so you can see. So I obviously went all the way to the driveway. So like I said, I want this whole area, where the next bed is going to go here. It's going to be lined up right pretty much even with this one, and then we'll take the dirt from here and it'll go into that bed, and then we will make the last bed right here. So this whole front is going to be, like I said, 2 more beds, and it's going to be really nice. And then as we continue to do our stuff over here, we'll get this cleaned up, and it's going to be fruit trees. We're going to probably have a sitting area where we can do a bonfire or cook fire, whatever we decide to do. We had a little one going here last night here, and we were sitting around that last night. It was really nice, but obviously it burned out, and so that's where that's at. So anyway, so Richard had filled this bed. So I want to explain what I'm going to be doing here too really quickly, and I promise I'm going to get into the topic here in just a moment. So this bed is filled up obviously above where it normally would be. It will settle down, okay? What I'm going to do is I have that sheeting stuff that you can put over it so that nothing grows up through, but the water will go in. We're going to put that on this now, not today, but within the next week or so, we're going to put that on here so that no weeds and everything grows up before we plant. We will not be planting outside until the end of May. So it is the middle of April right now. So we're 6 weeks away before we're even going to be planting outside, okay? So I don't want weeds to start growing up in the meantime, so I'm going to cover that area there. Richard ended up putting dirt in these ones for me, and I raked that out. And somebody had, oh my God, look at that. Right where Grandma's chair is. Actually, 2 of those are mine and 1 of those are hers. We had last night. But anyway, so got that part of the dirt from that scoop in. The rest of this I'm going to have to do with wheelbarrow and by hand, which is okay. Richard saved me a ton of work. This one is more than half done, which is awesome. And he's put a scoop over in here. And then this one is also almost halfway. So I'll just fill in the rest of this, and then obviously I'll have to do this full bed here. But you know, that's okay. But today was, I wanted to focus. I think it ended up being about 10 more wheelbarrows full of stone today, because I started. I don't know if you can see the difference in the coloring, but I started like right here. And like that area was done, but like this whole area here. So that's about 10 wheelbarrows full of stone right through that area. But so that's done, that's ready. So I'm happy to have that done, because I just, when the blocks come, I just want to be able to start working on the next bed. So with having this down, I can do that, and I will run the string and do that next time. So let's get into this, okay? Double standard. All right, so Maxine Waters, it is okay for her to incite, rioting, encouraging people to be more confrontational and those type of things. That's perfectly fine. But when other people do it, they're horrible, they're a villain, they're a horrible human being, and how dare they? This is not her first rodeo, guys. This is not the first time that she has done this type of, or had this type of behavior. And I find it absolutely appalling that that's okay. That it's all right for her to act this way, and she's, representing, a government agency, and for a very, very long time, getting rich off of the people, and, it's absolutely disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting to me. And it'll be very, very interesting to to see what comes of it. I know that they're censoring her, or they're trying to. Some of the Republicans are putting out legislation to do that. But when you encourage people to do bad things, I don't understand the thinking that is okay. I just don't understand that. If anything, okay. Now I want you to think about this, okay. Now I'm not a huge fan of Biden. I think that's apparently obvious by now. I don't think the guy has 4 marbles rolling around in his head. That's my opinion. But when you have him calling the family of Floyd, right? He calls the family of Floyd, saying, and this is what, I have an issue with this too, to be honest with you. I hope the right decision comes down from the grand jury now, or not the grand jury, but the jury in the trial, right? Because now they're sequestered, so they're not seeing any outside information. But the president is saying that he hopes the right decision comes down. I'm going to tell you what he's really saying. Let's cut the BS and say what he's really saying. He's hoping that they come back with a guilty verdict on Kavanaugh, because in that way, people won't riot and flip out. That's all he cares about. He wants to keep it calm and keep it peaceful, because I'm telling you right now, if the wrong decision comes down, or in their opinion, the mob mentality opinion, that the wrong verdict comes down, you are going to see complete and utter anarchy in a lot of these cities. And if you are white, you better keep a low profile. That's a reality. That's not, it's unfortunate, but that is the reality of it. And so I think people need to be paying attention to that. And, not good at all. So our temperature today, we're in the 40s today. Not super warm. obviously I got my beanie on and I got a sweatshirt on. And when I was working out here, I had my sweatshirt on as well. But yeah, a little chillier today. But this may not look like a lot of stone here, guys, but it was a lot of work, And so, and I got to do that whole area thing one more time over there. So, not looking forward to it. Not looking forward, but made a nice dent in this pile of stone. I won't use all of the stone. I don't think I'll use all of the stone. I should have some left over for other areas, which would be good. I'd like to actually add some more right in here, because you can see it's like it's to there, but that is the other gravel and stuff that we had brought in. But so anyway, now I want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of the whole Maxine Waters situation? And should she be? I mean, I think she should be gone, and that's just my opinion. You know, I don't think that it's appropriate for somebody that is supposedly in charge of us, you know, a representative of the people, to be encouraging people to have bad behavior. I don't think that that's a good thing at all. There's nothing positive comes from that at all. So, you know, definitely something that we need to be paying attention to. Okay, so I got to explain it here too, okay? So I run a light out last night, set it all up for the chickens so that they could be under, you know, a light so that they could be warm. And so when I took the dogs out for their last run, I looked in the chicken coop because I could, you know, everything was lit up in there. So I looked through the window. I came over to the side and looked through the window. Now, one of those chickens, baby chickens, was under that light. Not one of them. They were all back huddled in the corner. So what I'm going to try and do, so this morning I had one more gone. So I'm down to 12, I believe now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to arrange it so they can't get back behind there, because they're packing in and climbing up on top of each other, and you know, that whole thing. So now the good news and the bad news, right? So the bad news is one of them, I lost another chicken, lost one of my white chickens. Now the good news in that, if you will, it was definitely one of the ones that was going to be a rooster. So I would have gotten rid of that one anyway. So kind of like look at the positive and the negative. But I'm trying, you know, the next 2 days, guys, I mean, today is chilly, and you can see it's overcast, and it's just not pleasant weather. We're looking at snow on Thursday, possibly snow tomorrow as well. And we got a couple of cold days coming up here. They were not using the heat light. They were not going underneath it. So I took it out, and they're just going to have to make it through the next couple days, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Yesterday, I ended up with 10 eggs yesterday, and so I won't tell you where we're at right now, because this will be the second video going up today, because the first one went up earlier. And that was from yesterday's video. But this one, I will let you guys know tomorrow what our egg count was today, because I don't even know what it's going to finish off at yet, because it's not even 4 o'clock yet, I don't think. So, but this video will be going up at 7 o'clock. And but I wanted to share that with you. If you would like to get one of those lights, the through night light, like I said, I'll get the link in the description below, so you can check it out if you're interested. The other through night light that I did, I absolutely love that light. I'll be honest with you, that one I was really, really impressed with. It has a feature where you can have it's like a regular flashlight, but then if you click the end of it, it's like this huge spotlight, which is just unbelievable how much that one lights up everything. So if you want to go back and look at that review that I did on that light as well, that would be something to check out. Okay, so just sharing that with you as well. But this light was okay. I was not as impressed, I'll be honest with you, as I was of the other light. I like if we're going to have like a flashlight, spotlight type of thing, something that really kicks out, so it really opens up and shows you stuff at night. And that little flashlight that I did the review on, and I gave one of those away because they had sent me 2 of them. They only sent me the one of this one. But then I gave, that was an awesome light. Absolutely awesome light. So, and I'm sure the person that got that light would agree. So, and that was a rechargeable as well. So I like that aspect of it. It's rechargeable, so you're not like buying batteries all the time and putting in new batteries. All right, well, listen, I'm going to jump off of here for now. So next project's coming up. I'm going to continue to fill these beds. Then we're going to get them covered so they're ready for when it is time for growing. I'm probably going to do the front beds first just to get them out of the way. And then I'll do these 3, and I'm going to save that one for last because I know that's going to be the most work. So other than that, I am just we just keep plugging along, making forward progress, and that's what it's all about, just trying to get things done. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We're one race called the human race, and we really need to focus on that. We really do, especially with all the hatred in the world right now and everything going on. Very, very sad situations for sure. Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. When you work methodically at whatever your goals are, and you just get a little bit done every day, before you know it, you got a lot of work done. Just even like doing this stone, it's a tremendous amount of bull work, but it's great exercise. I'll be honest with you. I love the exercise aspect of it, and but when you get the thing done, the satisfaction that you have from getting that project done, it feels really good. With this bed being now completely done, it feels awesome to have that done. And now I just got to repeat that process 2 more times, and we will have 9 raised beds here in the front, and so it's going to be fun. One of these beds, I'm not sure if it's going to be this one here or if it's going to be that one back there, is going to be strictly, I think it's going to be this one in the front, is going to be strictly potatoes. I'm going to put potatoes in that entire bed, and we'll see how those go. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And so that's where we're at. So remember, guys, just hang in there, work at your goals, and you'll accomplish them. That's all. It's just hard work and just perseverance, okay? I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.